Guys, we're chopping again today. We're calling for some rain maybe. Hopefully we don't get it so we can just keep chopping. But this week has been in the 80s all week. So it's been pretty warm. And finally after today's supposed to be like 76 or something. After today it's supposed to be down in the 60s and just low 70s. So we're pretty excited for that. It's going to feel a lot better, but today feels nice. It's really been breezy and cloudy, so hopefully we don't get that rain. Alright, we're back in business. Gathering chain fell off the chopper. Alright, so this Kelly Ryan can only do a 250, but we put a 300-foot bag on it. Trying out this, never done it before. Adding log chains to it so we can get the whole 300 hopefully. So now we're retightening up the cable, then we're going to tighten the brakes. Make sure this is pretty even. Hopefully we can get the full 300 out of this bag. We're trained professionals. Alright, we're going to hook the hydraulics up to roll up the cable now. They're pretty even on both sides, so we're going to try to get it tight with that. Otherwise, if we can't get it any tighter, we're going to tighten the brakes on the bagger. It'll probably have a weird hump in it because the brakes won't be tight, or the bag won't be tight because the cable won't be tight until it gets caught up. But we'll see. I'm going to try this first. Alright, we got the skid loader against the backstop down there, and then we tightened the brakes. We couldn't get this to go up anymore with hydraulics, so we're going to put a load in there. Got the chopper fixed up, that gathering chain. I'm going to try to put a load in and see what happens. Hopefully no disaster. But yeah, hopefully this works out. If it works out, we'll probably do it again. Do that again if you tried. So far it actually works pretty well. The cable pulls tight and it doesn't look like there's going to be too much of a dip in the bag. Good deal. 300 done. Now we're gonna put another 300 on right next to these bags in the field. All right, first load going in this bag. Another 300 on there if I didn't say that already. We plan on doing maybe a frost cutting of hay to get the last crop of hay off to also add into this bag. So we'll see. That sounds like the plan and what we're gonna do, but after we get this corn done, we're gonna get right into planting that triticale. Probably should have done it before we started this corn, but oh well. Probably gonna let the brakes off here in a minute. It's starting to build up in there, so yeah. Chopping for today. I'm gonna unload this last load here, and then we gotta go do chores. And then tonight we have our flag football game to coach. So yeah, we would have liked to get a little bit more done, but changing the bag took some time out of that. And then having to do chores also just taking time out of that. So what you really would love to get done tomorrow. Well, guys, as you can see. It's one day later. I'm in a sweatshirt. I'm in the 135 that we're normally mowing in. It's cold today. It went from 80s all last week, or the beginning of this week, and changed completely, and now it's in the 50s. And looks like that was the last days of heat was the beginning of the week, and now we're actually to fall temperature. But probably as you can see, it's a little bit wet. It's been drizzling here for the last hour and a half probably, and looks like it's going to drizzle for a little bit longer, but if it doesn't amount to much, we'll probably keep going, but if it all of a sudden just starts downpouring, we're going to have to quit. But we're trying it. It'd be nice to get all this done today. We're on the last, gosh, I would guess maybe 8 to 10 acres, I'd say, give or take. But I'm rambling on, but it's cold, so I upgraded to the 135. I unloaded one load with the Oliver, and I was like, I'm freezing. This sucks. So yeah, we'll see how this goes with it being a little wet. Hopefully it just doesn't amount to anything. We can just keep going and hopefully get this done, because hopefully the sun will be coming out later, looking at the weather, so we'll see. Guys, got the first load unloaded. Looks like we got some blue skies on the way, so that's good. Hopefully the sun comes out. It's supposed to be really windy here, so sun and wind should dry things out pretty quick. There wasn't much that rain, so. Looked at the radar again. It's supposed to start raining again here soon. And I really gotta clean that back window. Holy crap. Close as I can get, because he always has a full wagon by the time I get back, so. Alright guys, this is the last of the corn on the farm. for this year. Feels good. I really don't know if we're gonna get her done tonight, but I sure would love to. But it's already 3:30 now, so I don't know. There's a lot of corn left out here, but 135 is looking good on it. Oh, here comes another little rain shower, maybe. Been getting them all day. Looks like we're gonna get a couple more, so oh well. As long as it doesn't just become a torrential downpour for about 30 minutes, then we should be good. Alright, well, my uncle headed in. Thinking a little bit more rain, but the sun's gonna come back out again. But he's gotta go in and do chores, and then I gotta go get my dogs from the groomer place, so don't know if we'll pick back up after chores and when I get back, or what the plan is. Guess you'll find out in the next clip. Alright guys, we're still chopping. Not sure for how much longer or anything, but got the lights on. 105, the fuse is broke for the lights. So there's one in there for the fuel gauge, but I got this light turned on the 135 to see into the where the rotor is, where all the feed goes, so see if it's piling up or anything. Thing is a beauty. Oh man, no light over there, I can't see anything. No problemo. Alright guys, my uncle's out here. He chopped, filled all the wagons, and there's probably about 1 to 1.5 loads, maybe 2, left out here in the field, so I'm gonna start unloading these. He just went in now to start chores for tonight. My uncle just finished up chores, it looks like, so should be out here shortly. Finish off those last little bits of corn there. Alright, last of the corn. Hopefully it'll all just fit in that big Myers, that'd be great. It'll be close. I'm sure he's just gonna send it in there. guys, there we go. Corn silage is done.